Hi, hello friends. Let's make my husband a carnivore pizza. The first thing I'm gonna do is preheat my oven to 400 degrees. I have to take literally everything out of my oven. Our oven is basically like a storage unit for pots and pans. Drain your chicken, your canned chicken, put it in a bowl. I'm gonna do 2 cans of chicken. Okay, now I'm going to just mash up this chicken with a fork. Now I'm going to add in 2 eggs and some Parmesan cheese. I'm also going to season it. I'm gonna add in my husband's favorite seasoning, which is some roasted garlic powder, oregano, parsley, and some crushed red pepper chili flakes. I also added in some ranch seasoning because I have no chill when it comes to ranch seasoning. I have to add it to everything. Now we're going to give this a nice mixy mix. Now I'm going to take everything and put it on a pizza pan, and I'm gonna try my best to make it into a circle. Okay, here's what it looks like. It's giving crab cake filling. Yeah, my oven is preheated to 400. Now I'm going to stick this in the oven for 45 minutes. As you can see, I'm not saying that very confidently, so I'm just gonna keep checking on it like every 15 minutes and see if it's okay. I'm not too sure if I'm actually gonna put it in. Okay. I'm not too sure if this is actually gonna be in the oven for 45 minutes. While I have 45 minutes of wait time, I'm going to start cooking up the toppings, and also I'm gonna try to make a dirty carnivore sauce. I don't know, I saw it on TikTok. It's called dirty carnivore sauce or something like that. But before I start on the sauce, I am going to cut up some bacon and throw them in the air fryer. I'm gonna cut up 5 strips of bacon. Okay, so originally for the sausage, I was gonna stick it in the air fryer as well, but I'm actually just going to brown them on a pan. Okay, trial and error, or whatever. I'm actually not going to saute the sausage on a pan because I cut them up so thin that they kind of look like pepperonis. So I'm just gonna let them cook, warm up when I stick the pizza back in, and these will be like little sausage pepperonis. Looks really cute. Okay, now it's time to make the dirty carnivore sauce, but I'm turning mine into a garlic dirty carnivore sauce because my husband loves garlic. Like a handful of garlic. All right, about that much. Before I do anything else, I'm going to melt this stick of, well, the rest of this stick of butter on a saucepan. Okay, while that is melting, let's go ahead and assemble this food processor. And here we have some finely minced garlic. Okay, so the bacon is done in the air fryer. I'm actually gonna add in like a little bit of bacon grease to this. I feel like carnivores do some crazy things, and I feel like bacon grease will make it taste good, okay? Now I'm going to saute up the garlic in the butter and bacon grease. And now I'm supposed to add in cream cheese. I'm starting off with 2 ounces of cream cheese, and as well as some Parmesan. I'm just gonna use all of it. I did add in a little bit of milk. The original recipe does call for heavy whipping cream, but I don't have heavy whipping cream, so I did add in a little bit of milk, and the sauce is actually looking a lot better. I am gonna be very honest with y'all. There is a lot of butter in here. I shouldn't have added a lot of butter, and I also maybe shouldn't have added as much bacon grease as I did, because I'm gonna need to add in more cheese, and my husband is lactose intolerant, so I'm sorry, babe. I'm gonna add some pepper to this because all Alfredo sauce needs pepper. I'm gonna add in this pizza cheese. This cheese will be going on top of the pizza, but I'm gonna add some to the sauce as well because this sauce needs some help. And I'm trying to help it as much as I can. And I'm also gonna add in just a little bit of water as well. Oh my gosh, it is literally perfect. Ah, chef's kiss. I'm gonna try this and see if it tastes good. It does. You can really taste the garlic. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what makes this carnivore, because this really just seems like any old Alfredo sauce to me. Okay, so I have 20 minutes until I'm supposed to take out the chicken crust, but my husband's literally gonna be here in 10 minutes. So I'm gonna take it out. It looks really good. Ooh, and it smells so good too. Okay. Here's what it looks like. Now let's go ahead and top this puppy and then stick it back in the oven before my husband gets home. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is add in the sauce. I'm not gonna do an entirely thick layer, even though I have a lot of sauce. I'm just gonna spread a very thin layer on the top. Now I'm going to add in a layer of cheese, and now I'm gonna add some pepperoni. Now I'm gonna add the sausage, and the bacon is pretty charred, so I'm gonna add that last. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in the oven for like 5 minutes. I don't know. I really don't know. For 5 minutes. And yes, I did have mini pepperonis, but when I opened the bag, they smell kind of weird. They have been in the fridge for a hot minute, so I'm not putting it on my husband's pizza. I just throw them in the trash. Y'all, here's what it looks like. I'm gonna add some more cheese on top and add the bacon. And now I'm going to put this back in the oven. The oven is turned off, but it's still pretty warm. I'm just gonna put it so the cheese can melt a little bit more. Y'all, look at this pizza. It looks so good. The bacon is burnt though, but hopefully it's not a big deal.